We are so thrilled to welcome you today, joining us on this journey around the world with song, poetry, and stories. What started as a celebration of the 25th anniversary of SongFest has connected us to a community around the world, and my heart is full of gratitude. This project has been a gift for me during these hard times to reminisce and remember all the many, many people who have shaped the program and my life, and to tell you a little of the history of SongFest. I started SongFest in 1996 at UCLA with UCLA opera director John Hall and John Ritter. We had 1 week of Spanish song with a flamenco dancer and 1 week of American song with 20 singers and pianists and a high school program. Faculty included John Hall, Ruth Golden, Martin Katz. Martin has been here since the beginning and remains a major, major influence and artist teacher at SongFest and around the world. Martin originated the title Breaking the Song Barrier that is still on our website today. In 1996, SongFest premiered the Schirmer New Anthology of American Song. This included works by the winners of a competition judged by John Harbison and Dawn Upshaw. Among the winning scores were by Jake Heggie and James Primosh, both at the beginning of their careers and whom we will meet later on in today's programming. From 1996 to 2001, we moved to different universities every 2 years: UCLA, UC Irvine, and Chapman University. Each year, more faculty were added, including pianist and scholar and friend Graham Johnson and tenor John Ayler, and the program just kept growing larger and larger. From 2003 to 2011, our second period, SongFest moved to Pepperdine University in beautiful Malibu, California, overlooking the Pacific Ocean. This was a period of great growth. New faculty were added, new programs, more concerts, and more participants, and very little beach time. In 1999, after hearing Harbison's song cycle Simple Daylight, Margaret Murata and I invited John to UCI for a week in residence as the Chancellor's Distinguished Artist. It was a wonderful week of music and conversation, and of course I told John about SongFest and gave him a video of a class by Graham Johnson of Die Schöne Müllerin, which he, by the way, stayed up all night to listen to. This began a long and treasured friendship with John Harbison. He has supported SongFest in so many ways. John started teaching at SongFest in 2003 and continues today. And Craig Smith, now no longer with us, also came in 2003. They established the Bach Cantata Institute as one of the jewels of SongFest, using Boston's Emmanuel Music as the model. The Bach program continues every summer, performing 4 full cantatas with a Baroque orchestra conducted by John Harbison. The program for New Song, again directed by John, was created in 2004 within the program for young and seasoned composers to work together in writing new works for the singers in the program who then premiered them. Composers included Dorothy Chang, James Primosh, Sally Lamb, Anna Wiesner, Forrest Pierce, Dan Crozier, and Stephen Hartke. In 2005, Jake Heggie and Ricky Gordon joined the faculty alongside Harbison. SongFest was quickly becoming the place where singers, pianists, and composers could work together and interact with the major song composers of today. For example, Harbison's work, Milosh Songs for Voice and Piano, premiered by Dawn Upshaw and the New York Phil in 2006, was workshopped by the Songfest singers and pianists in the summer of 2005. Another highlight was when Frederica von Stade and Jake Heggie gave a fundraising recital for Songfest in 2005. At this recital, I met Mark Stern. Harbison had gifted Songfest with a new composition, Vocalism 2, which was auctioned at the event and bought by Eva and Mark Stern. The Sterns, impressed and happy with the scope of what we were doing, gifted and established the Eva and Mark Stern Fellowship Program, which funds 5 full fellowships every year. They generously support Songfest in every way, and I am so, so grateful to them for their friendship and support. Other angels to Songfest are Marcia Brown, famous children's book writer and 3-time Caldecott winner, and Janet Loringer, former editor of Charles Scribner books, who were with us from the beginning and are a big part of why the program is still here today. Marcia passed away in 2015, but her love of the program lives on with all the singers whose lives they touched. John Musto, Amy Burton, Tom Chiapullo, and Bill Sharp joined the faculty in 2008 as American Song was flourishing. John and Amy produce, and John plays his own arrangements, the American Songbook Concert, which is now traditionally the last concert of every summer and my personal favorite one. Other memorable projects have included repeated performances of Musto's The Book of Uncommon Prayer, a 15 movement work for 4 solo singers and 2 pianos, and an ambitious project called Poets in Song, a Book of Words, a visionary project created by Graham Johnson. This volume included Echoes of Musto, a series of 7 themed classes with Musto songs paired with French and German song as a tribute to his friend John Musto. Songfest commissioned Tom Chiapullo to write Insomnia, a 10-movement work premiered at Songfest. Libby Larson and Roger Vignoles also joined our faculty during the years at Pepperdine and continue to teach every summer. We now receive a grant from the Sorel organization to commission a work from a female composer each year. In 2014, Songfest was awarded the Sorel Recording Grant, and Songfest produced its first CD, American Song at Songfest. Included are 12 Songfest commissions performed by Songfest alumni. Looking at the screen, you can see pictures of some of the Sorel composers. We have Libby Larson, Shulamit Ran, Jennifer Higdon, Gabriella Lena Frank, and there are others too since then. From 2012 up until now, our third period, Songfest moved the final time to the Colburn School in downtown thriving LA. We were bursting at the seams and needed more facilities. We have been so very fortunate over the past 8 years to call Colburn home for a month of June every year, as the Colburn facilities are simply the best anywhere in the world. We look forward to coming back every year to this amazing school. William Bolcom and Joan Morris joined the faculty the first year in Los Angeles, 2012. Since we moved to Colburn, we've had an incredible number of inspiring faculty, including pianist Lydia Brown, Kevin Murphy, Alan Smith, stage director Peter Sellers, and singers Tom Hampson, Karen Holvik, John Upshaw, Anne Murray, John Ayler, Lucy Shelton, Lisa Safer, Suzanne Menser, Sylvia McNair, and Bill McGraw, and the list goes on and on. And also, beloved Sanford Sylvan, who was here from 2014 until his untimely death in 2019. As the program grew, so did our concert series. We presented a celebration of Leonard Bernstein in collaboration with grand performances featuring his momentous work called SongFest, scored by Musto in a new arrangement for percussion and two pianos. A series of Schubert classes by Graham Johnson happened in 2013, which he called A Journey Through Schubert. It was filmed by the renowned filmmaker Patrick Creedon and was to be a documentary, which is still on hold at the moment. In 2014 and 15, there were over 15 concerts, in addition to the daily all-day classes, and over 110 participants in a month-long program. Collaborations with other arts organizations now include Hamsong's Song of America, Songs in the Key of LA with LA Opera and the Los Angeles Library, the Sorrell Organization, the Recovered Voices Initiative, and Grand Performances. In 2018, we held a special 80th birthday concert in honor of John Harbison and William Bolcom. We also had programmed the complete Motetti di Montali by Harbison with pianist Lydia Brown, and all four books of the Bolcom Cabaret songs with Lydia. The Recovered Voices Initiative is another important collaboration for us. Recovered Voices is a unique Colburn resource that encourages greater awareness and more frequent performances of music by composers whose careers and lives were disrupted, or worse, during the years of the Nazi regime in Europe. The Recovered Voices International Competition, held at Colburn in 2015, that was sponsored by Colburn, awarded recent SongFest alums Christina Bachrach, Emily D'Angelo, and Quinn Middleman the top 3 prizes. Since then, faculty member Lisa Stepanova has produced a special Recovered Voices Initiative concert each year for our summer festival. We have even had a SongFest Winter Intensive, which we hope will continue. Our first one took place in January 2017 at Hidden Valley in Carmel, California, for a week with artist faculty Sir Thomas Allen and Graham Johnson. The topics were Vienna in the Valley and Die Schöne Schubertstrasse. In 2019, our last in-person program before now, we grew yet again to include many new faces, including guests conductor James Conlon, mezzo-soprano Susan Graham, and LA Master Chorale director Grant Gershon. It has been a beautiful and exciting 25 years. From a tiny dream, we have grown steadily to be one of the most important training grounds for art song. And over these years, we have seen the fruits of all our hard work and the careers of so many inspiring musicians. There are so many artists that we are proud of here at SongFest. A special thank you goes to the SongFest board and to John Ritter. I am sure I have forgotten many, many people. Lastly, the SongFest team, faculty members Javier Arabola, Victoria Browers, Martha Guth, and Jackie Stevens. The future is in very good hands now. This project is their gift to me, and it has been healing for all of us. Thank you for tuning in and celebrating with us. Here at SongFest, we are looking to our next 25 years, and I would be remiss not to ask you to join me in supporting this next generation of young artists that will walk through our doors again in person in the years to come. Running this program has become my life's work. It cannot be done alone. So if you are feeling generous, please join me in giving what you can to support the next generation in song. Thank you and enjoy the program.